Grand Rising, beautiful soul. Thank you so much for joining me here on Unity Soul Tarot. My name is Juan, and this is your tarot card reading. I've used one deck today to hone in on the messages that need to come through for you today. And before I dive in, I just want to remind you that we've got this great lunar eclipse coming up. Every year there are 4 eclipses: 2 moon, two sun, 2 solar, 2 lunar, and the one is masculine, the one is feminine. So we're coming up to the feminine lunar eclipse this Sunday, and it's going to be quite profound. So wherever you are around the world, just have a look at what time it hits you. I am looking at doing an online retreat based on donations, so as to encourage more people to align, so our energies can amplify, and also bring in and harness that beautiful release of all the emotions, clearing out, with the Pisces energy, and getting us ready for the solar eclipse, which is a very masculine one in Virgo with the Earth energy. And Pisces really does feed that energy of Earth. We see Earth always needs water, water needs Earth. There's a beautiful symbiosis there. So let's see how this, if you're aligned with it, let me know in the comments down below. Pop me an email. My email is in the description. I'll add you to the list. I'll ask you for a few details and give you a small shopping list of items to buy. There's going to be some Reiki healing, which you can just receive. There'll be some playlists so that you can listen to them. There'll be some channeling, some pre-cards, pre-tarot card readings before the actual eclipse, during the eclipse energy, and then after the eclipse energy. So just to get us some more messages about what's happening with you. How is this going to transform your life? How are you going to be impacted? What is the good news coming through for you? And just a ritual or two to help you to release that which you don't need anymore, and a meditation to attune our frequencies with the moon. So it feels good. It feels good. It might not be in that consecutive order. I have put a post up. You're welcome to have a look at it. But I want to be guided by spirits, and I do feel it's going to be great. Yes. It will be recorded for those of you who are unable to attend due to prior commitments, and you're more than welcome to donate, and I'll send the recording to you with pleasure. All right, you beautiful soul. And thank you so much. We've also got the clear sentience, clear audience. I keep mentioning clear sentience. Wow. But yes, clear audience. I'm doing a clear audience course for those of you who are gifted and talented. You've awoken. Most of the planet has awoken with all the solar flares, the Earth, and this time that we're in. And now, just to fine tune those messages, those vibrations, those frequencies, to identify whom you're speaking with on the other side, to get the images, but also to hear their voices, to get a better understanding, and really in tune, or attune yourself to the vibrations and frequencies of the multiverse. So yes, if you'd like any of those details, yes, feel free to send me an email and I'll email back to you. Lovely Fern, I think I keep knocking the lovely Fern. Hello, beautiful. Is greeting you, waving at you. All right, so the Page of Swords is popping up for you, and the Page of Swords is indicative of clear mind, adventure. You are currently, your mind is clear, so you're also ready for a new experience, a new vitality. You eager to attend to a task. Your mind hasn't got that bogginess in it. Yes, you might be feeling some of that eclipse energy where you're still releasing. For myself, I'm still releasing. And I'm just like, wow, is there still more? And my mind, my consciousness, my cells are like, yes, there's more. I'm like, okay, well, let's release more. So, but in this moment that you're watching this video, there's an epic, it's almost like a bubble of pure clarity, pure consciousness, and it might be you're focusing, but it also symbolizes you've got some clarity in your life, you've got some, and a keen mind to adventure now into new realms where in the past you were maybe a little bit hesitant. You're like, I'm not too sure if I want to do that, what if, and all of those matters. But the Page of Swords invites you to take adventures, go on an adventure, whether it's within you, with others. Yeah, there's a lot in this reading. Let's have a look. The main focus, or the main frustration, or the main lesson or challenge here is the High Priestess. So this beautiful major arcana card is coming up for you, asking you to tune in and listen to your sacred intuitive voice. You are being guided now more than ever, and your divine truth, the sensitivity that's coming through from these energies that are affecting this card reading, your card reading, are paramount. And the more you resist, the more your spirit guides, your higher self, your inner voice will persist. And that's like, that's the theory behind everything that we resist persists. So it's a good time to be aware, to forgive, to open up, to receive, to give, and listen to the intuition, listen to your inner voice. Whatever it's telling you, write it down, journal about it. It's very important for you. There's this wonderful card that's sitting in the southern quadrant of your reading, and it means it's in your subconscious. Also, what is really bothering you at the moment, in terms of your dreams. There's some suffering, there's obedience, and there's some conflict, and this is to do with the lovers. So how I understand this and feel and connect and want you to recognize is there is some instability in your inner harmony of your masculine, your feminine. There's some instability there. It's almost like a feeling of oppression, like there's some suffering, there's some conflict. If it is conflict in a loving relationship that you have, which often happens, we are not all robots and attuned to, there's going to be highs, there's going to be lows, there's going to be fire, there's going to be water effects, there's going to be air, earth rumbling. We're going to have these elementals moving through us because we are part of the earth. But no, this is something it's particularly unnerving for you, and you're suffering through it. You're saying, well, there's nothing else I can do. I need to suffer this energy. And when we look at the next card that's circling your inner circle here, it's the King of Cups. So it quite possibly might be this individual from the past. It's leaning towards the past, but also in attunement with the underworld, your subconscious world. Somebody who's very attuned to sensitivity, psychic energy, balance, and intense love. There's an energy about this individual that knows and recognizes how to be empathic to others. They've got an incredible gift and a natural harmonious frequency. Is something like they are tuned to it, like the King of Cups. When you think of this elemental of cups, of water, coming to you, you feel immediately transcendentally attuned to their frequency, to their vibration, because you can sense that they know exactly how you feel at this moment. And it's a very beautiful energy, but it's challenging you to almost face that which is within you that is not balanced as this individual's energy is balanced, and maybe harmonize with that frequency. Do some sound journeys, do some meditations, attune with that energy. What is making you scared to go so deep in this emotional involvement with this being? What is bringing up those triggers, those fears? What can you integrate for yourself? So the past, you had some beautiful choices to be made. The Two of Swords, incredible journey for yourself, and it really showed up. You needed to find solutions, through the difficulties. You needed to understand the deeper meaning behind everything that was happening around you. It was almost like you were catapulting through the air, and there were missiles flying all over the show, and you didn't know who was left, who was right, who was up, who was down. So that energy led you to feel a lot of struggle with pride, and also an energy of weakness. You felt weakened by that energy that was just pummeling your psyche, pummeling your mind and your consciousness. And that led you to the Strength card, but reversed, experiencing the effect of almost a vampiric energy draining you, psychically draining you, a moment of complete disillusion as well, which led to this. This is in the northern quadrant, so it's the 10 of Cups, which is usually great, but now you're feeling neglected, you're feeling like your dreams are shattered. There's an energy, and 222, there's an energy of hopelessness, in your And it's polar opposites to these. So it's related to this Lovers card and this energy that's coming through here. That's saying that poor timing, shattered dreams. So it does feel like you're going through a lot of emotions and you're being cast into a perplexing energy. But I do see from the next three cards that there's a lot of shadow journaling that you need to be doing, shadow work that you need to be doing in your own time. If you're not keen on doing anybody else's journey, that's fine. Do your own shadow journaling. That's cool. There are so many courses out there. If you resonate more with a lady energy or somebody who identifies as whatever, that's cool. But do it. Yes. Stop going, I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should. Do it. We've got the Eight of Wands, which is alongside. So you've got this fiery energy, which is usually a brilliant card, but now it's reversed. There's uncertainty, there's miscommunication, and there's frustration, deep frustration, which is leading you to an energy of the devil, leading you back to the temptation, materialism, some sort of seduction, some sort of addiction almost. And this addiction is polar opposites with the difficulties and the decisions you had to make in the past. This is sitting in your future, a possible future. This is nothing is definitive here, nothing is finite. There are infinite possibilities, but these are precursors, maybe, and maybe a few of the cards are resonating, some of them are not resonating. But grasp from the card reading that which pertains to you and how you can use it in order to ascend into the higher realms of your pure consciousness. And here we've got the moon. So understand, all of this weakness that you're feeling is because you need to go into your shadow. You need to go into your shadow and heal the shadow. You're being triggered, and this week you will be triggered. It's one of those perpetuating things before the eclipse and after the eclipse. There's an energy. This frustration, miscommunication, uncertainty is to do with a King of Cups, somebody who is a king in your life, or an older individual, and possibly from the past, been with you for a long time. And this is in the future. There's still frustration, but communicate, so that you don't lead yourself to this, doing something abusive like toxic eating or toxic abuse for your body or self-harm, any of that. Remember who you are, Page of Swords, but also remember what your challenge card is. Your challenge is listen to your inner voice. You are a very, this is the card that speaks about who you are inside. It's how you see yourself. You are very, Page of Cups is very intuitive. Page of Cups is also somebody who's full of affection and likes to invite love into their life. But there's some instability here, so it's almost perplexing to you why all of this is happening. Why are you being triggered? Why is all of this? And it can make you feel overwhelmed. And then the environment, all of these moments of what if this happens, what if that happens, what if this doesn't manifest, and it can lead you to poverty consciousness or the fear of isolation. And maybe the fear of isolation is more pertinent here because of the relationship topic of the actual reading. And maybe it's to do with money. Maybe it's to do with finances, that there's frustration. Maybe there's frustration in the relationship to do with money. Maybe your partner isn't bringing in as much as they used to. And he's a very loving individual, or they are a very loving individual. But now you're sitting and you're like, come on, man, we need more, and yes, you can't get a job in the times and everything, but can't you think of something else? So it's huge challenges that you're experiencing in your environment. But what I do love about the next card is that there is new opportunity. Ace of Cups is new opportunity, but it's also a new relationship with yourself, with your partner, with this whole, I want to say, toxic relationship. And there's new hope. It's a great love, joy. There is positivity, there is optimism in this reading. This is sitting in your hopes and your fears. So it's almost like you're hopeful for something new, but you're also fearful for something new. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't, that kind of thing. So let me just stick with who I do know, that kind of vibration. but new. Just to me, it's almost like the universe is offering you a new chalice, a new opportunity to experience yourself, and the outcome, which is radically different, because it's from the upright meaning. This is all about trust issues, imbalance, and tension. Something has happened to you in the past day, 24 to 48 hours, maybe the past week, maybe 2 weeks. Something has happened to you to lead you into this dynamic of battle. It's like the Two of Cups is battling each other as opposed to working with each other. The lovers are battling each other. The Ten of Cups is meant to be happy, and it's not happy. There's this energy of like frustration, um, miscommunication. So what can you do to rectify this? How can you take this reading and go, right, how can I absorb this, but also work through it? So you want to have a look at what are your triggers, right? What is triggering me about this person? And sometimes it's got bugger all to do with that person. It's because other people in your past who you haven't healed because they're still sitting in your subconscious, past life trauma, this life trauma, um, what is being triggered inside of you? How can you make the right choice? Two is always about choices. The right choice, even in the last card of yours, the right choice for yourself in the future, going forward, but also in the past. Are you listening to your ego, who is usually more than triggered than anything else, or are you listening to your higher self, the high priestess? Excuse me. We need to turn this upright. How do we do that? You're feeling weak, you're feeling battered, you're feeling scarred, you're feeling like, oh, what is the use? What is the purpose? Write down what was the purpose. Write down or speak. If you hate writing, if you can't read or write it properly, speak about it. Record yourself. Send yourself a WhatsApp. Send yourself a voice recording. Record it on a mobile device, on a tape deck, whatever you want to do. Stop creating obstacles to your healing. What is it? And so what you want to write is, or speak about, I feel uplifted, free, emancipated, like liberated by going through what I went through and healing my relationship with myself, which impacted my relationship with others. We've all got triggers. I've got triggers. Every day I'm like, okay. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And breathing helps. Trust me, breathing helps. Let go of the fear of this and embrace who you are at your core. You are very empathetic. You are a tender human being. You love tending to nature. It's almost like this twin flame, twin soul energy that's just grinding you. And maybe they're in a relationship with somebody else and they can't be in a relationship with you, and that's driving you crazy. But understand that it's just driving your ego crazy. There are meditations, there are healings, there's Reiki healing, there's meditations to be done. There are ways to change or unplug ourselves from that matrix of looking only through those lenses, looking through the wounded self, looking through the wounded self, looking at the scenario and not being able to see the entire picture of their side, the third party side, your higher self. Why have you manifested this for yourself? Take time for you. It just feels like you're overthinking, overanalyzing. There's a lot of emotions, and it, I don't see any. There's no Nine of Swords, which I'm really happy about. There's no Three of Swords, which I'm really happy about as well, because that would be like heavy depression and heartbreak. But it's building. What's happening? What's filling that cup? Let's empty that cup out. Yes. Let's have a look at your numbers and your major arcana cards. Let's have a look together. Comment down below. I love reading your comments. Also, I want to choose a card or 2 or 3 for somebody who comments down below. Leave a comment and I will choose you randomly. It's going to be absolutely random, and I will do a reading for you in my next video. All right, and my next video ought to be tomorrow. So yeah, if you're keen for a quick check-in, and I think we're all keen for a quick check-in, then leave a comment down below. Yes, and I love you, and I will definitely yeah, I'll connect to my higher guide, my higher self, my spirit guides for you. All right, major emotions there. Look at all these emotional cards. This is the kingdom of water, but you've shown me everything. You've got earth, you've got air, you've got fire. Okay, but it's almost like overwhelming. When I look at these, I feel overwhelmed. I feel like it's just too much. Yes, there's a new relationship, but it's impacting, or it's leading me to feel like this relationship is not really great, so what are you manifesting for yourself which has turned this upside down, from this happy love to unsatisfied, just ill-equipped and not happy? This page of cups that represents you, this young individual that loves life, and the king of cups, that older, wiser, empathic, romantic, psychic energy, balanced. Yeah, the realm of earth, the earthly kingdom, knows that you are struggling a little bit financially. They're asking you to take some items. All right, take your cinnamon, okay, and dust it on your hands and rub it vigorously. Take your bay leaf. Don't be shy. Take a bay leaf. If you don't have bay leaves where you are, take any leaf, dry it, and light it. Allow yourself to release. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to use you to release that which no longer serves my highest good, and to bring me in the wisdom, the love that I need. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Salute. And lots of gratitude to this beautiful being that sacrificed itself for you. Yes? Use these tools. I want you to dig a little hole in your garden. I want you to go and get some pasta, a little bit of sugar. Get items that you can plant in there. Almost it's you need to do a despacho for yourself, which is an offering. It's like a gift to Mother Earth. So put a little bit of your hair in there. Put items of yours in there that you don't mind gifting to Mother Earth, to the Fae folk, to the elementals. And they will gift you unconditionally. Do something for them. This is usually a brilliant card, but there's uncertainty about your future, miscommunication, feeling of entrapment, and it's just too much for me. And then the kingdom of air. Beautiful cards from the kingdom of air. All right, so we've got the number 2 is very strong here. We've got a number 5. Let's have a look at your numbers. 10. We've got double 2. Okay. And we're still going to look at your major arcana cards. We've got triple 2, 222. All right. This is all about speaking your truth, making the right choices, the decisions, and it's about balance. Balance within, balance without. Okay. On the inside and on the outside. Very important for you. Okay. Very important for you. That is something that is really shouting at you today. Having a look at the other cards. Just having a look if there's any others. That's it. Eh? Is that it? No, there was another one. No, that was it. Yeah. All right. Great. So the major one here is triple 2. So if you're going to see 222, 22 minutes past 2, like we saw, interestingly enough, I saw earlier, it's a very beautiful angel message for you. Listen. All right. I love you. Stay blessed. Stay tuned. Have a look at my website, www.unitysoulalign.com. Check out all my offerings. I am available for readings. I'm available for Reiki healing to facilitate. If you'd love to learn how to do Reiki, I'm not only attuned or initiated into the Yusui, I am also into the Karuna, the Lighterian, the Violet Flame, the Platinum Ray. I'm here for you. Okay? But let me know how I may help you, how I may be of service to you. If you'd like to communicate with any of your animals, loved ones that have crossed over, loved ones that are still here, you're struggling, All I need is a picture of theirs. All I need are your full names, your full date of birth, and I'll communicate with to them for you. Yes? And there's different packages. If you just want a 10-minute check-in, 20-minute check-in, 30-minute check-in. If you've got more than one animal and you want to check in on all of them, we can do like 8.5 minutes each. There are always ways for me to be of service. Yes? All right. I love you. Thank you. Take care.